Keep your heart open. Knave of Wands. There's going to be a message that comes in towards you that's going to kind of take your breath away. But don't allow the situation to unravel you from all the hard work that you've been putting into yourself, from moving away from all of these evil eyes and all of this ill intention towards you. You've done the hard work and you kept it moving, and you came through the other side of this. I'm hearing you made it. But there's definitely going to be a need that you're going to need to be able to balance yourself in regards to whatever this message is that's coming towards you. Tell me more about this navel. And we got the Queen of Wands. This could be coming from a mothering energy. From a Queen of Wands. I'm keep going to say Taurus, but this can be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. We've also got the Knave of Swords, which again is another energy of what someone has said against you, is what I'm picking up here. There's a lot that came from this Queen's mouth, verbally. Verbal slander is the energy I'm picking up on. Very immature, slight talk against you, against your character. Trying to break your confidence, defeat that energy. But you kept yourself strong, you kept yourself grounded. But there's going to be a need to take a breather, like it's going to stun you, like someone's going to have to take a deep breath, but at the same time I feel like it's not going to actually phase you, because you know who you are. You know your truth. You know your roots, you know your foundation, and you know the eyes that surround you. You know where your fire comes from. Tell me more about this energy of this Knave of Swords. Someone tried to make it seem that you was all about the pentacles, you was all about the finances. You was all about the beauty, the materialisticness of the world. Four of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles is always here, is also here. This Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the sea. There's some kind of serpent fish, like I can't remember what they're called. I think it's an eel. Is wrapped around. I'm getting the energy of Medusa here. Manipulation. While somebody's in a deep sleep. Deep sleep is the energy I'm picking up on. Every time I pick up the tarot, it gets deep. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about this energy of the Queen. The Eight of Cups. This is falling on top of the Four of Pentacles. Eight of Cups is the energy of walking away from an emotion, something emotional. Again, going back to what I said in the previous part to this. I need to break your own illusions, break your own heart in order to move forward. You can't hold on to something because it's almost like you're in love with the idea of being in love because it looks good to the outside world. There's a need to let that illusion go. It's a young way of seeing things. It's a young mind. I'm hearing it's a young cat. I'm hearing someone's literally building a foundation with no soil, with no ground, with no foundation. There's things growing from this cup, but I can't see any soil. It's not solid. You can just pull that out of the ground. It's like a weed. That would be the first thing to burn down when the tower hits. Tell me more about this energy of this Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is the illusion. And then the Eight of Cups is going to be the tower, the walk away. Or the realization that it's not all about that materialistic and how it appears to the outside world. Someone's using money to oversee the ugliness of their soul. Seven of Cups. There's eyes on every branch, new level, new devil. Going back to the reading that the write-up that I did and read through the readings, that part 1. I'm in a trance right now. 7 of Cups. I was talking about the trees having your roots, the branches and the leaves, but the branches were the in-between. That's what's going on in the in-between. And right now, at first I saw eyes in between, read between the lines. Now I'm seeing what looks like could be little birds at one point, but it's not birds. Now I'm seeing them as something in a cup. Eyes in a cup. Apples, they're actually apples with eyes on them. Temptations all over the place. Read between the lines. Deep. Had to break your own heart in order to get to this realization. 4 of Swords energy is what I'm seeing in my psyche right now. 8 of Swords is in the reverse, in order to take yourself out of this mental entrapment, this childlike way of thinking that it's all about the Pentacles. It's all about the Pentacles. And what about the love? There's a need to bring love into the situation, going back to what I said in the beginning of needing to find your true identity. Something is false, someone's false, someone's only seeing something for the Pentacles, for the 4 of Pentacles, and what it is that they can hold on to and accumulate from. They see there's an opportunity. Opportunist is what I'm picking up on. But it's a falseness. 8 of Cups. Tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles and this 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. Spinning it around. Someone's trying to turn something around. Trying to see if they can flip something. It could be flipping finances. I just heard flipping burgers. I just heard make it flipping make sense. Take a breather. There's a lot being said to you right now, coming from a King of Wands. And I'm functioning on the legs of this King of Wands. I'm picking up the energy again of Peter Pan, Captain Hook. But there's a sword, not a hook, on this pirate, I want to say, his arm. I'm seeing their limbs are being changed for objects. This looks like the magician card to me. But what it is that somebody had to manifest and with, they no longer have those. What's that thing when someone when you could be riding a bike and someone throws a spanner in the wheels? It's something's again, going back to the phrase being grateful for what you have, because as fast as the Most High is giving it to you, is as fast as he can take it back. Is another energy. That's what I'm picking up here. Someone was deluded and tried to also keep somebody in a delusional way of being it also within a home. In regards to possibly a Queen of Wands, in regards to their confidence and their true ability. Empress, exactly that. Fell over on the energy of take time for self-love. Queen of Pentacles is energy. There's a need to nurture. I'm seeing a lot of things in this card. There's a need to nurture the foundation. I'm seeing a rose within the stomach. And this rose differently to these false plants here. So this empress is birthing something tangible, real, solid, strong. Because in these, there's no roots in these cups. No soil, no roots. What's actually growing? Doppelganger. Tower's gonna come down on that. It ain't real. It doesn't even make sense. But if you look within the womb of this empress, there's roots on this flower that's growing within. A precious gem. This child is needing to be protected, is the reason why the empress has the hands over the stomach and that hand is red. Protect the foundation. Teach the little children. And make sure it's nothing to harm them. It's the energy, the song that's coming through. I'm also seeing the energy of protection from a mother and energy in spirit, overseeing you. Mother Earth, free. Tell me more about the energy of this Empress. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles also in the reverse. Putting no more time and effort. This has been a long time coming. I'm hearing, but nevertheless, Four of Swords. Confirmation. It's almost like somebody got burnt with the same sword that they tried to burn you with. Somebody's hands literally got cut in this situation. Someone burned their hands in love in this situation. Fire is what I'm picking up on Four of Swords. Someone was unable to pick sense out of this situation. They wasn't able to see their destiny very clearly because the identity was so messed up. I'm hearing alias around some kind of identity. Wow, tell me more about this energy of the Four of Swords. Confusion around someone's destiny. Somebody could have gone to a palm reader for confirmation, for clarity, out of confusion, to see what was going on with a Queen of Pentacles, and was told this Queen of Pentacles is an Empress, highly favored, carrying the seed of a precious gem. And that was in the dark. Someone done this in secret. Someone done this around the moon cycles. This could have been around Pisces season, Cancer season. But either way, where they had eyes on you, there was eyes on them. The snakes that was surrounding the circumference of this whole plan, this whole plot, was seen from a higher force, from a higher energy. There was many eyes on them. Many eyes. No palm reader, no false prophet could have told you this. This is something that would have come from within you, within your subconscious. From your pregnancy. If you're pregnant, you could be receiving direct, intuitive messages from your unborn child. That's how strong your connection is. Tell me more about the energy of the moon. Two of Pentacles. Something that may have been juggling around and around and around in your head for some time. Wondering. How are you gonna bring this back to life? Like, how are you gonna pull yourself out of this subconscious energy, away from this what seems to be a false destiny? Someone was told false information. Someone was made to believe that there was in a true soulmate connection, but it was false. Over what they've seen over a period of time, this is false. It was all an illusion. Whoever this palm reader was that you got your destiny told, there was things that wasn't told to you. The Two of Pentacles wasn't told. Tell me more about this energy of the Two of Pentacles. Someone just took your money and ran, I heard. Three of Swords is in the reverse. How I just literally heard it. So this palm reader didn't tell you that this Empress is no longer juggling you, no longer in their head, no longer in their subconscious. The Three of Swords is in the reverse. They're no longer juggling this heartache and this pain and this betrayal. They've overcome that. They've kind of patched up whatever this. They've come to terms with you taking the temptation, stabbing them in the back, not one time, not two times, three times. The third book I'm hearing again. That's where they found the healing of the mind. Tell me more about this energy. The Lovers, better choices for themselves. Gemini energy. There could be an energy of sister-wise here. 1 to 2 ratio. as I see the energy of this card. Or this is just that someone's balanced within themselves in regards to the choices that they make for themselves, in regards to the energy of love and the energy for themselves and for the things that they need to nurture. Tell me more about the energy of this Three of Swords here in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. This person, this palm reader didn't tell you that this Empress is no longer taking any more gambles with their heart. No more taking their time or energy for granted. Especially for people that's willing to take their kindness for granted. This ain't no give and take. There's no balance in that. Why's the Lovers here? Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. Ace of Swords and the Sun card. Someone's just not taking the gamble with their happiness no more, and that's the truth. Someone's not accepting no half-truths in their life no more, because someone is in full awareness of what it is that they can bring to the table. And if you can't match them, then they're willing to give thanks and make their excuses with no excuses and remove themselves from whatever this is that's being offered. And what's being offered right now, to me, looks like some kind of hesitation. Some kind of Ten of Cups is in the reverse. What's being offered in regards to the energy of this reading? Ten of Wands. Some kind of completion of heavy burdens. Being dropped, being let go of. Why's the Fool card here in the reverse? Judgment. Again, the ancestors of whosoever it is that you're dealing with has paid them a visit. The Ghost of Christmas, Ebenezer Scrooge energy. They've been visited by the Ghost of Christmas, past, present, and future. They've seen some truths that they're finding it hard to face right now. Is the reason why there's no emotional offer that can be made, but they recognize that what they were told was a lie. They made a false mistake. They made a mistake. They made a decision to walk away from a Queen of Pentacles, which was a Ten of Cups, on the hearsay of a palm reader, who basically just took someone's money and ran, told somebody what it is that they wanted to hear, with whatever information that was given, from whatever it is that they saw. There possibly is something that this palm reader saw, but if they told you anything else, I'm hearing that part of the song now. Carry water in a basket. How can you carry water in a basket? It's gonna fall between your fingers. It's gonna fall between the basket. That water is not gonna go nowhere. But what that water will do, is grow some weeds out of nowhere. As long as it's outside, I'm hearing. As long as it's outdoors and water touches it, blood, I'm hearing. Let me just tap right out of that. I don't know what kind of palm readers you lot are going to, if this is connecting. Three of Cups, it could be a family friend, I'm hearing. This could be someone who you know. Someone within a close clique. That's aware of the burdens, that knew your weak spots and knew what parts to target. Tell me more about this energy of this Three of Cups. King of Wands. Knew exactly how to get someone ticking, knew the temptations to put in this King of Wands' way. This King of Wands is an impulsive energy in the reverse. Playboy energy, no commitment. Not scared of anything. Just acts with their lower groin area rather than with their higher chakras from a balanced point. Doesn't speak much truth at all. Furthermore, I was gonna say a liar, especially here with the Ace of Swords, but it's neither in the reverse nor the upright. but there was no honest communication that was given to this Empress. She was getting the back end of this truth. She wasn't getting the direct truth. She was just getting nothing. This is the reason why judgment is being called upon this situation. For this King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords in the reverse. I thought it was the King of Wands. It's actually the King of Swords, and I kind of did say that, but I was saying Wands to start with. So this can be a King of Wands with swords in their chart. Nine of Cups, Five of Cups, wish fulfillments. No longer crying. So the 9 and that's 14. Break it down to 5 of Cups. Remorse, crying over spilt milk energy. Over the manipulation. Someone's crying over their own manipulation of what judgment is brought in towards them. And that they've seen that it's not even shifted. I was going to say this High Priestess, but shifted this feminine energy from where it is that they stood when they left. They've not been shaken. Tell me more about the energy of this Fool. Why is the Fool here? Temperance is in the reverse. There's a lot of drama, hesitation, conflict, inner conflict. Anxiety, inner anxiety, in and around them, in and around the home. Not knowing how to bring this into balance, not knowing which direction to go without seeing that the Chariot, there may not be no physical transport. Someone's just relying on divine time that the Most High would draw this situation together. Tell me more about this energy of Temperance with the 10 of Cups. The Star. Someone just doesn't see healing within the situation. Too much water is under the bridge. Keeps on coming through throughout the last 2 to 3 readings that I did for today. Why is the Star card here in the reverse? So this King of Swords could well be an Aquarius. The Death card's here in the reverse. Scorpio energy. Unleash your kindest self. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Death card here in the reverse in regards to the Star? I'm hearing someone trying to hold on. Final wishes I'm hearing. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone's needing to get something off their chest. I just heard someone needs to tell you that you are the truth. And that the guidance that they're receiving was of a falseness. Whosoever this palm reader is, gave them false information that they've heard more truth from you as they've been spying in. But yet they're unable to heal. They're still in that energy of crying over spilt milk. What seemed like a wish fulfillment, again I'm going to say is not a wish fulfillment, and that realization is stunned them. They're blinded. They can't believe I'm hearing that this all backfired. Tell me more about the energy of the Death card. Why is the Death card here with this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse? 2 of Swords. Hear no evil. That's not got a sword. The truth is in what you've seen and what you've said, not in necessarily in what you've heard. But it's being tainted. Whatever it is that what you've heard is being tainted. But there's a need to see through some illusion right now. Tell me more about this 2 of Swords. There's something that needs to be seen within this healing. 6 of Pentacles is in the reverse. How unfair this situation may have been. Somebody gave their blood in this situation. Someone possibly gave finances, took from one, robbed Peter to pay Paul in order to cause someone's pain, someone's sorrow. I'm getting a feeling of someone spending more than they should with this palm reader. The Wheel of Fortune. Someone was just trying to figure out what their destiny was and was overspending. I'm hearing breaking your own heart. You was keeping yourself stuck. It was causing a lot of emotional drama within you and around you. A lot of disagreements and a lot of arguments, a lot of manipulation. This is all about false prophets. And on that note, I'm going to kind of end it there at 25 minutes. I feel like this is the fourth reading. I kind of stopped it to do the tarot. So this is a separate upload. But it's a deep energy. I've literally felt my intuitive gifts heighten, grow, my visions and what comes through the readings, especially this rising, not even this rising, this afternoon, just out and about, and all these songs that was coming to mind, and now it's all relevant and part of the reading. It's deep. Somebody needs to hear this message. And again, as I said, that the frequency in my ears is real loud. Someone's receiving messages right now in regards to their destiny, and it's coming through thick and fast, real loud. Someone's gonna have no choice but to make this communication. Some way, somehow, this communication has to come through. And going back to what I said earlier in my rising recordings, if the Most High needs to get a message to you, and he can't get you by knocking on the door, he's not just gonna give up on you. He's gonna go around the back. He's gonna knock on the window. They say he comes through like a thief at night. Judgment. But this message has to come through. Alright, I'm just gonna pull one card, read that, and then that's advice for those who's in this energy, who's resonating. So we're looking at some forward movement for anybody that's in this energy. Bath Coil, card number 8. This is written in another language, but it says eschew, complicated explanation. As you seek the simplicity of the deepest truth of your heart, gently but firmly cast aside that which does not resonate as being true for your heart. Focus upon and speak from a higher spiritual perspective. All prayers are answered at the perfect time and in a perfect way. You have a powerful voice which can foster healing and wisdom on our planet. And the card that came out over here in the masculine energy was not the right time. Someone's praying and looking for a sign from the Most High. Again, was the other card that came out, looking for a sign for the right time to come forward and make some kind of gesture, offer, teamwork, collaboration, something. But it's something small and something that may have been coming in at a distance for a long period of time now. Something that somebody never ever saw coming back. No effort being put into the situation. Knight of Pentacles. This card represents mysteries. Create a mysterious creature. She is an angel known as the Divine Oracle, the daughter of the Divine Voice, the pure and true sound of spirit. When she whispers to your heart, you feel it as an inner knowing, a truth. To honor that inner knowing likely requires the confrontation of fear or moving in an unexpected direction. Even so, the deep resonance of her truth is more powerful than the resistance we may initially feel as we let go of our limited perspectives and allow ourselves to be guided by spirit. The spiritual voice of this angel is always true, always healing, and always in harmony with the higher loving plan of the universal heart, which is working towards the spiritual fulfillment of all hearts. Hers is in the healing sound, the voice of the divine prophecy, which not only tells what she will be, but through speaking of the highest potential, creates a blessing which manifests the ultimate goodness within us. When this angel appears in a reading, an inner spiritual call may require a leap of faith. A more authentic awakened you is coming to life, paving the way for the higher self to manifest. Typical means that fear and control-based approaches need to be surrendered. This angel's presence indicates something more appropriate and vital needs to be superseded, I believe that says. The limiting structures currently in place, a consequence, she is a portent of spiritual transformation and material manifestation. Honoring her guidance requires courage, but brings rich reward on many levels. The oracle of this angel indicates a voice that is true and needs to be acknowledged. This may be a voice in your own heart which needs to be heard without judgment or censorship. It may be an intuitive inner knowing to be recognized. It may be a loving and helpful voice or reliable guide or friend to whom you know can be trusted. It may be a teaching from a dream or an insight from a meditation, or even may be inkling that certain happenings or sightings are signs from the universe to help you on your life path. This angel is the clear voice of communication between humanity and higher beings. When called upon, she will assist a human to accuracy, interpret a sign or omen. Her voice brings clarity, therefore this oracle indicates a time of confusion is swiftly coming to an end. The oracle also encourages you to practice your power of discernment. Filter ego from your heart. If a point of view lowers your vibration, make you feel negatively about yourself or another, increase your confusion, or makes matters seem more complicated, it is likely to be an ego-driven viewpoint. To consider what you might be able to learn from the viewpoint, you need to settle yourself on more authentic spiritual ground. And that's quite deep, and I think that says it all. That's just fully confirming the channeling I had this rising. Then when I pulled the cards on that channeling and the readings afterwards, this is closure for somebody. Somebody's got the sign that they needed to see now, and now it's about this new beginning. Keep picking up this energy on this quantum leap. So let's see. That was quick. Something's happening fast, and it says dark thoughts. Again, it says there's a need to be mindful of the things that you're speaking into your existence, because you're a master manifester, and all that you think and feel within your heart space is manifested through what it is that you say, what it is that you're praying for and on to. I'm hearing. Tell me more. I'm hearing again, with great power, with great responsibility comes great power. Angels of the fourth directions. Whatever's taking place is coming in thick and fast. 3 to the 4. So the consciousness, then the spirit. The dark thoughts, then the 4 angels of direction. Professional assistance may be needed within this situation for somebody in regards to their mental health. Suicidal and homicidal came through. But whatever's taking place, there's going to be a rise of consciousness. There's going to be gratitude for coming through that maze, that dark shadow energy that you was able to let go. I'm hearing, and choose the right door. Door number 3. This is card number 3, energy. Someone's releasing the dogs, I'm hearing, from out of their foundation, out of their fears. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, I'm hearing. Someone's letting go in order for this wheel to move forwards. And there's a need to be grateful in order to come out of this dark energy, but something's coming towards you. Friends and colleagues, again, another 3. New friendship groups, new set of energy. I'm hearing rotation. That's that 5-star energy that I was tapping into this rising, going back to my channeling. Tell me more about this energy. Let's get one more card and then I'll call it a day. As I'm saying that, I'll get the one more card from my deck. Tell me more, what's coming towards those who's resonating in regards to this 3, the people, friends and colleagues, this rotation, this new quantum leap energy. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is near. This is all about judgment calls. The returning of the Most High, I'm hearing. Getting into those cliques, I'm hearing. Attaching yourself to the consciousness of life. Through sickness and health, I will follow inner guidance led by my Most High. That's the vow that you took. A blood oath, I'm hearing. Don't sell yourself short. Because I've seen some ish before. I just ain't seen no ish like this. There's nothing behind this. I just ain't seen no ish like this. It's also real. It's a bittersweet. It's a nice feeling to feel this connection with your passed on loved ones and those within the spirit, and to be able to receive the inner guidance that we receive. Whilst we're in this hermit energy, this energy of isolation, deciphering, self-interrogation, acceptance and taking accountability and being that change, I'm hearing, being that change, movement, being a part of the movement of a higher consciousness. Don't sell yourself short. There's more that you can offer than what meets the eye. You just may say less than what you see.